Your Nonna's tomato sauce recipe just got upgraded, perfected by farmers near Mount Etna and Mount Vesuvius. Welcome to your guardian chef, your angel in the kitchen.
And I'm the devil in the kitchen, here to tempt you with shortcuts no Italian would ever approve of.
Today, we're tackling the ultimate culinary challenge. What if a single day in the kitchen could fill your pantry with tomato sauce for the entire year? Italian tomato sauce is famous worldwide. Do you know why? The secret lies in the tomatoes. Grown in the fertile volcanic soils near Mount Etna in Sicily and Mount Vesuvius in Naples, these tomatoes thrive under the perfect combination of sun, sea, and rich volcanic soil. This gives them their vibrant flavor and sweetness, making them ideal for sauce.
I only use San Marzano tomatoes.
Traditionally, San Marzano tomatoes were preferred for canning, but here's the truth. The original strain no longer exists. It was largely wiped out by disease outbreaks in the mid-20th century. The San Marzano you find today are direct descendants, selected and crossbred with disease-resistant lines. They still retain the qualities that make them ideal for canning: low water content, few seeds, and firm, compact pulp. The real PDO-certified San Marzano tomatoes are grown exclusively in the Agro-Sarnese Nocerino area of Campania, Italy. But beware! The huge demand for these tomatoes in the United States far exceeds what's actually produced in Italy. To make sure you're buying the real deal, look for the PDO certification on the label. Ensure it says produced in Italy, not processed in Italy. And remember, if the price seems too good to be true, it probably is. If you cannot find San Marzano tomatoes, Roma or any long tomatoes will do.
Why spend an entire day making sauce when you can just buy a jar at the store? It's faster, and let's be honest, it's cheaper too.
Actually, making it at home is cheaper. Farmers kept the process very simple, using some basic tools and even some repurposed kitchenware. Plus, in Italy, making tomato sauce is not a task, but the perfect excuse to come together and enjoy a feast. Even children get involved, learning the art of canning from a young age. And here's the best part. Once they experience the making process, even the fussiest eaters will love to eat it. These are the ingredients you need. The measurements are in the description below, and you can find and print the full detailed recipe on my blog on the link above.
What, only these ingredients? Let's add garlic, paprika, red pepper flakes, oregano. Spice it up a little.
Not at all. The key is to keep it simple so you can use the sauce in any recipe you like. In fact, most Italian dishes use very few spices or ingredients. For example, pizza or pasta sauce bases rely on just tomatoes and basil. That's all you need for the authentic taste. If you're interested in the real Italian flavors, let me know by giving this video a like. Now, let's talk about the grinder. It automatically separates the pulp from the skin, saving you time and sparing your hands from burns. It also removes all residues and impurities, making your sauce smooth and creamy. You can squeeze all the juices and nothing goes to waste. I use a KitchenAid grinder, which might seem expensive at first, but it's a fantastic investment if you love Italian cooking. I use it for everything, making pasta, gnocchi, jam, and of course, tomato sauce. If you want to check it out, you will find my affiliate Amazon link above. For a cheaper alternative, you can use a manual one. Now we start cooking. Washing the tomatoes is the first step. In Italy, a family buys tomatoes in bulk to save money, and each person brings their own sterilized jars. The courtyard is transformed into an assembly line, just like a factory. Everyone has their role. Each tomato is carefully cleaned, halved, and any green or damaged parts are removed. Then they are boiled in a large pot. No additional water is needed. They release their own juices while cooking. Stir occasionally to prevent sticking. After boiling, the softened tomatoes are passed through the grinder. Here's an important lesson from Italian farmers: never waste anything. Regrind the leftover skins at least twice to extract every last bit of pulp. The skin will look completely dry, and guess what? They will use it to fertilize the vegetable patch for the winter. Now we need to sterilize the jars. I wash mine in the dishwasher at a high temperature and use new silicone sealers for a tight seal. While the jars are sterilizing, boil the tomato sauce for 1 hour. This thickens the sauce and enriches the flavor. This second boil is not necessary, but it will save you time when you use the sauce for your recipes. For example, you can put it directly on your pizza dough and it will not need any pre-cooking. Once the sauce is ready, place a basil leaf in each jar for a touch of authentic Italian aroma, and then fill the jars with hot sauce. Use a ladle and a spout to avoid spills, leaving a little room at the top of the jar for expansion. Be careful, the jars will be hot. Use fire gloves to hold them while filling. Seal them tightly, and now they're ready for the last step. We need to boil the jars fully submerged in water to create a vacuum seal, ensuring long-term storage and food safety. Place the sealed jars in a large pan. Use tea towels or dishcloths to wrap around the jars so they don't bang against each other during boiling. Fill the pan with enough water to completely cover the jars. Boil the jars for 1 hour. Once the boiling is done, leave the jars in the water to cool overnight. This step is crucial because it's when the vacuum seal forms inside the jars. The next day, remove the jars, dry them, store them in a cool, dark cupboard. This sauce will last you all winter long, and when you open a jar, you'll know it's perfectly preserved by the difficulty in opening it. As the Italian farmers would have to boil jars for several families, they repurpose a large barrel filled with water. To protect the jars, potato bags are layered between them, and a heavy brick is placed on top to prevent floating during the boiling process. After a hard day of canning, it's time to celebrate. In Italy, we always save a bit of the fresh tomato sauce to make a simple spaghetti dish. It's the perfect reward for all the hard work. Gather everyone around the table and enjoy the fruits of your labor together. If you want to know how I use my tomato sauce, you can check out the playlist, Italian Recipes Using Tomato Sauce. For more Italian preserved recipes, check out the playlist above. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another culinary adventure. I love canning when Zia Carmela is around. She loves sharing the latest gossip from the village. And trust me, it's very spicy stuff.